Hey everyone, this is Frugal Panda here with just a quick video of my DIY roof rack cargo box install. Of course, the roof rack itself is not DIY. I've had this roof rack, gosh, forever, everyone. I don't even know how many vehicles it's been on. I bought it at Walmart and it's been a rock star. It's been on multiple vehicles from two different Subarus, a truck, everything. I think something else too. So anyway, I had put one of those regular cargo carriers, the ones that look kind of like a little whale on top of my Kia Sorento. I just didn't really like it. I just didn't really feel as secure either. And so I said, wait a minute, I got the roof rack. And disclaimer, I did not have the crossbars, so I had to order those from Kia. I could have got other ones, but the other ones I got just didn't feel right on it. So I just went ahead and bit the bullet and paid like around $200 and got the Kia factory crossbars. So I bought those, and they can hold up to 165 pounds according to what it says on each one of them. Also, 165 pounds. So anyway, they fit, of course, really secure and locked down and all that stuff. So as you can see, I'm putting the cargo rack on there with the cargo boxes. I probably recommend not filling them up until you got it up there for a lot of people. I could have lifted it with stuff in it, yes, because I'm not going to put like super heavy stuff, some water, basic things that do not need to go into the vehicle, but just take up room. But I elected to just leave it empty. And of course, it was pretty light considering that it's a roof rack. Now, you could probably make a system where you have it to where you can lower it from your roof. A lot of people do that with just regular old cargo boxes, so you can obviously do that with this. As you saw as I was going around it, it's bolted to the actual roof rack itself, and I have driven with this multiple places without the cargo net on it. But I'm kind of a safety person in regards to certain things, so I would feel really bad, and plus the liability if somehow they did break off and they flew down the highway. And that's how I felt with the cargo boxes too. Some of them like, oh, this is kind of sketchy. I don't know. This right here though, and they're bolted down really secure. But I went ahead and I said, wait a minute. I remember I got this brand new cargo net that came with it. It came with my Mercedes, everyone, not an SUV, a Mercedes sedan. And it threw me off when I got it. I remember pulling it out of my Mercedes and putting it in my basement. I said, why the heck does it have a cargo net? There's no roof rack or anything, or no any place to like put one on my old Mercedes. So I said, wait a minute. So I grabbed it, threw it on there. It fit great. Put a couple of Carabiners on there, and it's good to go. And I also, how I have the Carabiners is they're not only on the roof rack itself, like got the boxes strapped down to that too. I wrapped some of them underneath where they go underneath the crossbars themselves and come up and attach to the roof rack bars underneath, just for added security if, say, somehow my roof rack itself was going to come loose. I'm just big on safety on stuff like that. I've never had anything like that happen, knock on wood, but just an added piece of security. And by all means, when I go on trips and stuff, I always check to make sure everything stays tight and all that good stuff. I'm just that type of person. Maybe it's my time in the military and do your pre-maintenance checks and doing your after-maintenance, all that stuff. But I still kind of do that stuff to make sure everything's good. Because I got a short trip coming up that I'm going to be doing. Now, as you can see, as I'm putting it down, what I figured out is it's hard to get it screwed down underneath the cargo box because part of it goes under the cargo box. So what I do is I just leave the one side with the screw, bolt, fastener, whatever you want to call, still connected, and then just slide it underneath into its little slot, and then the other side I can just screw down. Then I go back and screw the other side down. That's the only thing. But the cool thing about it being underneath there is that if somehow it did come loose in the back on each side and in the rear, it would not it wouldn't be able to come all the way out because there's not enough room for the screw itself to come off because the fastener to come off because of how the cargo boxes are placed on there. So that's kind of a cool little safety feature that's just accidental. But after that, it's just fine. Then you just screw it down like you normally would any. Now, the actual storage, the cargo boxes that I use are Huskies that I bought, I want to say at Lowe's. I'll leave a description and I'll try two of similar ones. But honestly, it's really up to you to decide which ones you want to use. I really wanted more low profile, but I cannot find them right now. So I still went with a way better quality one, and I'm very satisfied. There's so much room, plenty of room to put so much stuff in here. Only thing I wouldn't recommend with this, because it's a see-through on top. Of course, you don't put expensive stuff up here, like stuff you couldn't afford to lose. But I would not put anything like propane or anything like that that would be in direct sunlight. So like that would be, say, like a shovel. It'd be my camping chair. It'd be all the basics, water, things like that. That's what I would do. So anyway, it came out looking really good. And like I said, I've driven with this before on my vehicle. No problems. Now with the cargo net, that's just the extra line of security. So no worries, no hurries. Anyway, I thank everyone for watching. And I hope this gives some people some ideas. And this is a 2016 Kia Sorento, I think LX. I can't remember which one this one is. It's the turbo all-wheel drive with the low four-wheel drive lock. Anyway, everyone, this is Frugal Panda. I thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate your support. Frugal Panda out.